Let's talk about media queries. Media queries are CSS rules that are applied to our HTML elements when conditions are met, as they give better control over how elements are displayed. There are three media types: screen, speech, and print, that are used based on what we want to do with our elements. For now, we're focusing on an example for screen since we want to accommodate viewing on different sized screens. To get us started, we have an HTML page that is structured with the necessary elements to complete our demonstration. These include a head, meta, body, header, and navigation. We also have a section containing H2, articles, and addresses, followed by a footer. Towards the top of our HTML, we have a link referencing the style sheet where we will have our media queries. In our CSS file, we have our selectors that give our page its appearance. We start with a common reset, an asterisk as a selector, with rules that clears browser defaults, thereby helping prevent inconsistencies in displaying in different browsers. We also have selectors to apply properties for the body, header, navigation, and others throughout. When we look at our page on different devices with different screen sizes, the properties remain the same. And as we know, this can cause some unwanted visual results, including unreadable text or badly sized images. We use media queries, usually placed towards the bottom of our style sheet, to make changes that accommodate for screen size. Here, we have a page where the elements display based on properties from our style sheet. Changing screen size can change its appearance. We will simulate different screen sizes by opening the developer tools with Command-Option-J on Mac or Control-Shift-I on Windows. Toggle to the device view in the menu next to the Elements tab to simulate a mobile device. In this case, we will start with a tablet that is 768 pixels wide, as seen in the bar above the display. Now let's add our first media query to change the appearance. This media query serves as a breakpoint where any device with a screen that falls below a specified width, in this case 980 pixels, different styles can be applied. 980 pixels is a common breakpoint, but different values can be used based on different needs. We can add a style selector for the body to show a noticeably different background color using RGB values. This will enable us to demonstrate that a change can be made when the screen width changes to something below the designated range. Back in our browser, with the mobile tablet view available, we see the background color has changed because the media query now dictates the color change with screen size lower than 980 pixels. When we change this simulated orientation from 768 pixels wide to 1024 pixels wide, wider than the 980 pixel breakpoint, the color changes. Again, as per our current media query, a screen width lower than the specified 980 pixel width will change the color. Next, we will add another common breakpoint for smaller screens. We can add a breakpoint at 768 pixels. We add properties for the body, but this time we use a different shade of blue with a font size a little larger than the original size. Prior to adding the new breakpoint, the background was a light blue color. But when the new breakpoint is applied, the new color appears. When we rotate to simulate a wider screen, the width becomes wider than the breakpoint and restores the original appearance. Let's add another breakpoint to accommodate for even smaller screens. Let's add another common breakpoint to see how the appearance can change when viewing on a mobile phone. Remember, the breakpoint number can be any number to fit our needs, but here we use 575 pixels as our target and set the body to yet another shade of blue with larger text. In our browser, we can see that changing the orientation still changes the appearance based on our media queries. When we choose a different device to view, in this case a popular phone model, the screen size changes and the appearance updates for us. We can also change the orientation to have the appearance change. This is because our media queries now dictate the appearance based on screen size. Notice we can also toggle back to the browser view to see the original page appearance. Media queries are CSS rules that are applied to our HTML elements when conditions are met. These allow for better control over how elements are displayed. Although there are three media types, screen, speech, and print, the examples here use screen to show how appearance, in this case the body color and font size, can change based on viewport screen size breakpoints. Experiment with these and other properties to see what they do. Thank you for watching.